Thank you for tuning into this Sunday. Afternoon 2K Sports Edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Eastern Conference battles, always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets. Right now they're in charge of the season series, up 2-0, looking to go for 3.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock.
The Hornets coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. You look at the Cavaliers. Despite a very successful road trip, it's got to be nice to return home and play in front of their loyal fans.
And they've had the edge against this team, winning the first 2 matchups with 4 total on the season. They look to continue that advantage here tonight.
Yeah, they've been looking forward to this one. They've had their number so far this season. They've got nothing but confidence when it comes to this matchup.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses. And the rookie, Anthony, showing some fight inside.
Garland. That shot misses. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Fires from deep. Mobley with the rebound.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
To the paint, and slam dunk by Allen.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Inside, Green. And Green slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Mobley with it. Now Anthony defending. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Shots good by Green.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Mitchell left side. Stolen by Ball. Barnes outside to the middle. Anthony's shot is off.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
They get it back. Another shot. Okoro shot is off. Pass to Mobley. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up. Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's being compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons to be fair. When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length and skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
To the inside. Allen. No good with the layup. Hornets leading by 6. Now, man. Pass to Salon. Back to man. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges outside. There's the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Now Beverly. Down low. Here's Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Proving to be a handful. Allen really makes the interior defenders work.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Tipped away. And stolen by Mobley. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And it's Allen with the jam.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Richards. In the corner, it's Bridges. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And while Mitchell's about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Ball. To the inside. Off on the layup.
Oh, he just can't resist the urge to try and do something special, and it cost them 2 points.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hornets on top, up 1. It's the NBA. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Outside Anthony. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Garland with the bucket.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Outside Anthony. The three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers leading. Garland feeling it out a little bit. To the middle. Here's Azubuike. And he uses the glass on the layup. Azubuike's got his first points of the night.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first. Bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
And it's in there. Garland's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Cavaliers making a switch here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
He's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Anthony right side. Shoots over LeVert. They get it again. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Here's LeVert. Anthony with the block.
Anthony knows that as a rookie, he needs to put effort in on defense. Great job to get a hand on that shot.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Garland, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Outside Garland. Pass to LeVert. Shot clock at 5. Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Stolen by Garland. Jacks up a 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oh, finishing with power off the drive. Anthony is dangerous when you give him that lane.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside, over in the corner, Beverly. Outside Garland, 5 to shoot. Screen by Allen. From outside the arc, Garland no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Anthony. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The 3 from Garland. Rebounded by Anthony. Hornets trail by 6. Pass to Mann. On the wing, Williams. Stolen by Beverly. And now it's Allen. Running. He can go all the way. It's stolen by Green. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
There you see the strength of Barnes. He's really hit the weight room, improving that upper body strength.
The Hornets shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Cleveland leading by 3. Pass to Mobley. Sweet move. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Stolen by Beverly. And here is Garland. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Cleveland's head athletic trainer, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for him. Injuries never come at a good time, but somehow it seems even more frustrating when they happen this early. Tough break for sure. Guys?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Here's Barnes. The teardrop falls in. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Mitchell outside. Here's Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mobley's got 5 points so far.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the ring. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
It's tipped and stolen by Mobley. LeVert inside the line. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to LeVert. Now here's Mobley. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 7.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Charlotte making a switch here. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And here is Ball. There's the lob to Bridges. Stolen by Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Over Ball. And it's off the back rim. No good. Hornets trail by 6. And one thing we see from Isaac Okoro almost every night, Richard, his defense is spot on.
Yeah, he's shutting down some of the top guys. This team feels like he's one of the best on-ball defenders in the league. And as a bonus, his offensive game is starting to come around. Looking for a high percentage shot, Garland wants the best look he can get.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Williams. Out to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. Here's Ball with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Ball's got his third bucket of the night.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Green breaking loose. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Excels at driving to the basket. Bridges making the D get physical with him when he penetrates.
Charlotte making a switch here. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Here's Mitchell, knocked away. And a fast break now for the Hornets. For the lead. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got 6.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
On the wing, Mitchell. Bridges with it. Garland picks him up. Bobbed up there for Green.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
With 2 shots, Jared Allen.
And Allen drops them both. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 1-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Oh, this man can move in transition. Like, look at Mitchell's eyes. They just light up when he's on the break.
Outside, Green. Back to Ball. From deep. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter. Here's Garland. Got a piece of it. Ball with it. With 1 on the clock. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so it's Cleveland with it. To the paint. Here's a Okoro. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
He's clobbered. He'll get 3 shots at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And Mitchell is a handful for any defense. So difficult to guard without fouling him at times.
Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Nifty move. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell feeling it out a bit with the shot. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Anthony left side. Shoots over Okoro. They get it again. Barnes. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Pass to Mobley. Bridges with the board. That's good from Ball.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, during the break, listened in with Charles Lee and his team. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Green slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Mobley outside. Lock at 6. And the shot goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Wow, you can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
Now, here's Ball. Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And here are the Cavaliers now. And here's Garland for 3. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Good on the bucket. Anthony's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
And already showing he's game for the bright lights. Look out for this young man, Anthony.
Garland with the bucket.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Anthony with the bucket.
And even though he's just a rookie, Anthony is already a decorated scorer, a guy you can trust on offense.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
Outside, Ball. Here's Anthony. Plays it up and takes it in. 14 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And we saw this from him in college. No moment is too big for Carmelo Anthony.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And so here's Charlotte. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Now Mitchell. A putback. Yes!
And just seizing the moment. Allen not shying away in the clutch.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside ball. And here's Anthony for three. Cavaliers with the rebound. It's stolen by Green. Outside ball. They get the rebound. Takes the three. No good. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team. Last season they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
And from Charlotte, North Carolina, the home of the Hornets, we're broadcasting live from the Spectrum Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. Now here's Paul. Back to Wembanyama. And the shot goes down.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Ball.
I got him.
To the paint. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Inside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall. A physical guy, Anthony, might have to get used to these trips to the line.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
LaMelo Ball picks one up. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Now he's worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, call out teammates. He checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Hands it from downtown. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
For a talented shooter, Anthony is pretty reserved at the arc. Maybe he'll grow bolder with time.
Here's Wembanyama. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Back to Anthony. Clock at 4. Takes a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading. To the inside. Sabonis. Outside for Wembanyama. Johnson outside. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
A priority for Johnson continuing to work on his jumper, especially off the catch like there.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now ball. Scoreless thus far. Down low. To the wing right side. A 3-ball. Rebound San Antonio.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he makes that one.
Well, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
And so here's Charlotte following the bucket by the Spurs. Ball from long range. And the 3-ball is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Wembanyama. 10 points for him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Spurs have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hornets trail by 4. Now, here's Ball. Over Paul. Ball, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder should he have moved it just one pass more.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen.
16.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just hitting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Here's Man. Hasn't made one yet. Anthony right side. Over Barnes. They grab their own miss. Williams. A second chance effort. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 9 points.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Williams with the defensive effort.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Devin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
And they'll keep possession. To the middle. Here's Jones. Lays it up off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Inside. Pass to Sohan. Screen by Sabonis. Fires the three. Rebound by Williams. Hornets trailed by 3. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
Here's Sohan, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Anthony with it. Headed now by Barnes. Anthony down low. And he can't jam it through.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Pass to Barnes. Screen by Sabonis. Now Sohan, covered by Barnes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that range to your advantage.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside, ball. Outside, Anthony. Here's Salong. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. San Antonio leading. Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson for 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Here's Anthony with the drive.
And even though he's just a rookie, Anthony is already a decorated scorer, a guy you can trust on offense.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama looking it over. It's stolen by Green. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Wembanyama, that's for 2. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Wembanyama's got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Wembanyama outside. Stolen by Ball. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That's the thing about Anthony. He can already score any way you like.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 5. Deep 2 from Anthony. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets on top as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Let's get an update on Barnes. What's the status, David?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio. He told me it's a sprained ankle. Of course, those can be tricky.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Anthony's shot is off. Spurs trailed by 5. Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Shot by Johnson, no good. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
And the Spurs with possession following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
The drive by Paul. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Buries it from three-point range.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Now here's Anthony. Down low. Williams. And then Williams slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ball with it. He's picked up by Paul. Back to Ball. They set the pick. Shoots it. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Ball's got 5.
I think one of the things that makes LaMelo Ball so dangerous is his confidence. The jumper is pure.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Into the lineup for the Spurs. Number 5, Stephon Castle.
And he lays it straight in. Castle's got his first basket of the night.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. Of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Here's Ball. Following the bucket by the Spurs. To the paint. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Now the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Castle. Pass to Sissoko. Left side, Ball. Stolen by Collins. Here's Sissoko. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Left side, Ball. Rebound by Sohan.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A different look now for San Antonio. Spurs trail by 5. Paul, right side, launches it. Bridges with the board. Ball surveying the defense. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 10.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Snatched away. And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And now Anthony pushing it up. No one back to step. Oh!
My goodness.
Wow, there's no shortage of style to Anthony's game. Give him the chance, and he'll put on the show.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Hornets.
They're looking to attack and transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Outside, Green. Right side, Ball. Back to Green. 5 to shoot. Sweet move. It's rebounded by Paul.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And what Johnson lacks in size, he makes up for with determination. Even the foul can't stop him completely.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Williams a screen. Ball from long range. The offensive rebound. It's up a 3. On the wing, Bridges. Barnes with it. Guarded by Wembanyama.
And I'm never surprised when I see Wembanyama put one in the cheap seats.
Shot clock at 6. Deep 2 from Ball. And finally they hit one.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Down low. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. A three-pointer, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Paul with a wide-open look. And a miss there on the triple.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Sabonis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Charlotte leading by 7. Ball with it. Chris Paul covering. Hit by Bridges. Latre. And that's good. LaMelo Ball for 3. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Pulls it up. A rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Johnson. Knocks down the three ball.
Down in the corner. Johnson knows he just has to focus on his mechanics to get it done.
Green with the ball. Covered by Vassell. Back to Ball. For 3. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Ball's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Hornets.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Count it. Good. Ball's got 20 points.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Here's Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. See how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now let's get an injury update on Carmelo Anthony from our David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Hornets, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. Ball from deep three-point territory. Again, ball missing. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Second chance shot. No good on that one. And so it's Charlotte with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up.